On this Technique Tuesday, we have Olympic bronze medalist and national champion Coleman Scott showing us the Crackdown Headhunt. In the national finals, he used this sequence to get a pin in the first period to win a national title. Watch closely and get ready to use this at your next tournament.
All right, getting to one of my favorite actions. I believe that this position is not worked enough offensively, not just in our country, in the world, right? And that's Crackdown, right? I was never a build of a guy that could hit a high crotch, come up. I just didn't have that strength, didn't have that ability. Skinny legs, I wasn't strong, right? So once I got to college, Coach Smith and the system that we had at OSU was a lot of Crackdown, right? A lot of wrestling from on the mat. And John was one of the best, if not the best guy ever in there, right? And so I learned a ton of getting to this leg, right? And once I got to the leg, again, this is my offside because I learned really to develop this from my elbow, right? So yes, I'm a righty and usually my high crotch is on the opposite side, but I only hit a lefty high crotch from an elbow, all right? So which is confusing to my opponent, right? Getting to the opposite side of the body with this shot. So again, I'm on righty lead always when I grab my elbow, okay? I know my back foot's gotta come up, right? It's gotta come up. And I just sort of point it right to where I'm going, okay? And I wanna shoot my knees outside of the leg, not inside. I shoot to the outside, and you'll see why. All right, but this here, so when my back leg comes up, this elbow is crucial. I duck my head right here, right? I duck. The rest of it's a pull, just like my duck, but I'm shooting my knees to the outside of his foot here. Now, I have the ability and fortunate enough to be able to wrestle from this position where my butt's on the mat. I'm more comfortable here than I am up through him, okay? Now, a couple key points here. My shoulder is super deep. You can see Coach Hensley's hands are on the mat behind me. My shoulder's all the way through the pocket. It's not in the front of the leg where I'm shallow and he can beat my shoulder with a sit-by. I don't hug this leg. My arms go long. I snake the leg, right? They're long. Now, for this Crackdown, this one, I just corkscrew. I take my hands and put them between turn my fingers and put them between my legs. Now, my outside leg just pivots up a little bit here. Boom, and I fall to my hip, okay? Now, I'm always, if he sits up just on his butt here, I'm always outside of his foot. My butt is just outside of his foot. My bottom arm stays real long and my shoulder's on the mat, okay? Again, if my shoulder comes up, he can scoop corner and wrestle, okay? My shoulder has got to stay on the mat. That's why I'm not worried about this leg grabbing it, okay? Again, any high crotch, it's my free hand that's important. It's the free hand. It's not the attack hand. It's the free hand, okay? So number one finish from Crackdown. I always go to this to start my action no matter what, is swim to the head. And we learned it because a pin's an ultimate thing. It's not just going to score points. You're going to put them to his back, all right? So I call this a front split of my feet where my hips are sort of facing down, but they're front split. My legs over top, all right? I've got a back split and open up my hips to go get his head, all right? So when I swim here, I'm going to get his head. Now, I don't just roll here. I drive him back into my back arch, right? And I high leg over. I don't ever roll. I high leg over, flip my hips. Once my hips are flipped, I'm up on my toes, sink back, head out. Now I'm in my bottom leg cradle, all right? And everything's pressure forward, hips to mat. I use my head to post on the other side if I need to. For me, a low leg cradle is probably the tightest cradle. I would say it's the one that gives him the least amount of options to fight out of, all right? So again, elbow, head position, back foot comes up, right? My knees, I'm pulling this, and I'm shooting my arms straight. I'm not keeping my shoulders square. I'm turning my shoulders to go get that leg. Here, here, here. I pivot up, corkscrew down, knee slide, go to hip, shoulder goes long, right? I'm front split with my feet, open my hips up, go get it, high leg turn, head pops. All right. Again, one more time. Elbow, back foot. It naturally comes up for me because this is where I wrestle a lot of the times, is back foot up. I'm pulling and I'm going to get it. I'm low, sitting to my hip, driving forward, arms long, open my hips up, here, flipping, head out. All right. I want to show one action in here to continue this. One thing, jump up. As I shoot and I throw this elbow, I'm just going to stop here for a second. This hand, I was saying it earlier, my free hand is the important hand. So when I throw it by, if I just lock big, he can chest wrap me. This makes everything hard. I don't like that. My free hand, even if I'm locked, my deep hand, it doesn't go up, it goes down. I'm not letting him lock his chest wrap, driving forward. I've got all his weight on his foot, and now I don't deal with the chest wrap. I like that arm pinched in there, here, you know, because he's stuck here. But I do not want him to chest wrap. Free hand blocks here, boom. Now I can go to my head. All right, so any high crotch we hit, even if it's my basic post, here, this is tight. This free arm is tight, right? And even if, say, I don't elbow pull and I want to come up, right? For me, a really easy finish to my crackdown, just knee slide outside, drop. Now he's on his butt. But it's my free hand that's keeping it from, I don't want to go here. Now I'm fighting a different fight and have another finish. All right, and I always want to finish to the head.
Thanks for watching this week's Technique Tuesday. If you want more technique, head to athletesocean.com or download the Athletes Ocean app. And if you're a coach, check out our new Team Space feature where you can organize all your practice plans, competition notes, and technique videos all in one place. Let us know in the comments what you want to learn next. Make sure to like this video and share it with your friends. Also, make sure you follow and subscribe to FloWrestling for more technique every Tuesday. See you next time.